Here's Oliver putting it on the floor. Then runs into trouble. Some easy points maybe here for Bryce. Ball though! Comes from behind and swats it away. Drawn the foul here is the block. Damo, you would have loved this.
Well, the funny thing is you see Ball's eyes early in it and his timing where to go, what angle to try and contest his shot at. And
Snakes out by 9. Adams, stop, start. Galloway keeps it alive. Oh, the no-look pass from Galloway! The Amy replay of Kyron Galloway off the no-look feed from...
That was tough. Momentum changing. Dellavedova dropped it off for Marcus Lee. Makes it him at the summit and denied him. Crawford for 3.
Beautiful pass by Delhi. And just a superb timing and block. That's just a great pass by Delhi. But
has been his health. He hasn't been able to maintain injury-free stints.
Adams for Oliver. Look out! Cam Oliver slams that with authority. We were getting week in, week out.
Great job there by Adams. He gets it to him on time, on target. Cooks Oliver front court right now.
Here is Oliver! Slams that one down!
Gets the finish, but let's look at this one. Adams, great job with the pocket pass. H.J. Lee.
Terrell Harrison's made such a good start to the season. Swings to Prater! Casey Prater!
wow, that's Perth Wildcats, Casey Prater. Bang! Nice.
This is the athlete, this is the Casey Prater that...
He gets it to Doyle. Can Milton make some magic?
Oh!
Milton Doyle!
Nothing but net.
Oh, this man is just as clutch as they come. It's been one of those nights.
They couldn't buy one, Pete.
Doesn't matter. Game on the line. You don't want it in anyone else's hands.
And he just said, don't worry, I got you.
Silent as... I'll stop here from Perth. They'll be feeling really good about themselves.
Antonio gives it back to Gack, who gets upstairs and throws it down.
You would think, as you look at the timeout, at the replay here.
This is just a bad business decision. You're a veteran. You've learned that that's a transaction you want no part of, Jesse.
Davis, Vasiljevic. Inside, Harrell! The exclamation point draws a foul. He monsters the Kings and gets to the fans and says, how do you like that? Longer the better.
Have a look at this. The runway's clear. White Harrell coming at you.
The ball movement here by Sydney with Laupepe waiting down low. Bruce sits it up. No! Cameron Oliver! A beautiful assist. Then he comes off this, throws it up. Cam Oliver says hello and throws it down. Look at that, Sean Buick. Beautiful, puts it on a dime. And Cam Oliver says...
Humphries out of options and threw a bullet in the direction of Harrell. Golding, no look fine for White. Simply brilliant from Chris Golding.
Fumble, and down the other end, Chris Golding. And also, in that, I include Davis.
What a lob! Dellavedova for White. Spectacular.
Wow! Point accuracy, Matthew Dellavedova. Hello. And you're going to see that on Jack White's highlight reel, but...
Kyle Adnam in the starting lineup tonight. Such an important inclusion for this team now, Ruck. Particularly with the injury, as Gack took it upstairs and slams it with authority.
Well, you're right on time talking about...
This will get you up and about. Gack with a two-hand stuff on Froling. Wow.
That one rims away. It's taken by Lee. So Lee and Peatling out there with Hickey, Harvey and Froling. Hickey finds Froling. The no-look pass for Sam Froling.
He just knocked down a three. Lewis is left alone. Oh!
Yes, sir!
Malik Lewis!
That's a grown man dunk.
Here we go. Just, that is a poster. Big night for Sam Menenga. Oh, Nick Marshall!
Boy.
Where has that come from?
A throwdown. Emphatic from Marshall at the rim. Got the step, got a ride, and put it down with authority.
Wardenberg. A pass corner and took it to the rack with authority.
Adam Ford just got a tech foul on Adam Ford, but not for that play, that's for sure. See, that's just a straight line drive. It helps there, but he's got too much of a runway. And just the...
6.5 minutes remaining. Great move from Hunter. Hammers that thing down.
Oh, Harris bites on the handoff. And just, it's a runway to the cup, and he finishes it with two hands with a high degree of authority. Very nice by Hunter.
Good, David. See how Sydney come out of that. Talking to by the coach. Quatnoy puts it on the floor. Finishes.
There we go.
With authority.
There we go.
Gorjok Gak. Replay. Wow. Gee, that is vicious. That is vicious. They filmed that across the Sydney basin.
And he gives it a look.
Well, it's just the ease at which Doolittle scoring. Hello, there is something that we see more from Piano as we look at the Amy replay. Over the top, Lee. I mean, all he's got to do is put his hand on it. He's going to be able to dunk that with his athleticism. But that's a three ball that I think is a bad three.
So a chance for the Phoenix here to make it a 15-point game. Hunter! Thumps it down with the left hand. Sobey drops it off. Hunter finishes in style. And South East Melbourne lead it by 14 points at quarter time.
DJ deeper in the paint, throws it up.
One! Montrez into the clouds.
But this is good refereeing, if you ask me, as we look at this last lob. Trez catches it nice. But the referee is not going to let the defense get off easy by trying to give away a foul when the Hawks had advantage. They was going to let Davo drop that dime for it.
Should be a small chips too.
No.
You can pay for small chips, right?
Ugly as that shot is, it should have been shaken.
Hey!
Here we go.
Thumps it down in thunder style and hands Tassie the lead. Look at it on the Amy replay. Dump off pass and Magnay straight up and
Huddle, just scan the QR code, download the app. What a goal brick! Again, straight down the middle, and another one is thrown down.
replay. It's on a made basket as well. Lockie Albrecht down the lane. Nobody stepped up, and in the end, it's probably a smart business decision that nobody did.
This is what it is. It's a lucky shot.
No surprise he's at the scorer's bench now. Still trying to set things up offensively.
Adams and Oliver in a two-man game with a devastating finish.
That's a grown man dunk right there. That's a grown man dunk, Pete. He knows.
It's the Amy replay. This is how he gets all his dunks when you've got an elite point guard who's just going to throw it up. Just get out of the way because he's taken off.
Wardenberg's in no man land there. You either slow the ball down or stay with Cam Oliver.
He sent that ball into the stands, so I really would like to see another one of those.
There he is again! Right on cue!
All this!
There you go! For you, Damon.
Nice pass by Mitch Norton and Christian Doolittle. Have some of that.
Great team from Cooks, but Clark had the answer. He scores. Oh! Tyler Robertson from three-quarter court. That is unbelievable.
It's the question. Did he get it off?
Yes.
That is one of the...
And he's found a role in this Melbourne United team that just suits him to an absolute T. So really pleased to the big...
Oh, what the hell is going on? The fountain of youth is alive at Melbourne United. Rob Lowe having one of the games of his career, 25 points.
Replay. Look at the Amy replay here. Rob Lowe goes upstairs and slams down the hammer. Old versus young.
I don't know if Jack White was...
Over the New Zealand Breakers, only 3 points the margin at half-time, but ended up winning 27. As Taron Armstrong, with eyes at the back of his head, finds Galloway.
He's so fun to watch.
On a steal from Windler. He'll keep it in to our Munza. Cotton's out wide. Oh, Benny headshot! Oh, Scotland finishes the play with an alley-oop slam dunk!
I've known you a long time, Lockie. Don't worry about what Bryce did with that putback. I've never seen you move so quickly. You got caught up in the moment. I know you've done your hamstring with how quickly you got off the chair. But BC.
Mooney underneath. Oh, Mojave King has it stripped by Jalen Adams. Who tosses it over Oliver?
Yes,
A vicious slam. And what about this? The block, the takeaway from Adams, and the pinpoint pass.
He's trying to find ways to get involved. And it's not happening for him. Hunter! And jams it right on Galloway!
the socials. Wow. It wasn't a bad contest by Galloway. But Geordie Hunter just a little too much.
Geordie wants to end one, and I don't blame him. He's going to have to settle for the post.
Cuts the margin to 6. Last play of the third. Rasmussen in traffic, lost the handle. Cotton, nothing is beyond the man. He goes from half court. And gets it done!
Why not?
Spectacular work from Bryce Cotton. Well and truly underway. And here he is from the halfway line getting it done. Perth charged back to within 3 points and a three-quarter time in Adelaide. The 36ers lead at 82-79. But come on back. There's more Bryce and there's more good.
That's 11 turnovers, Rush, and we're not even at half-time yet for Brisbane. Oh! Jordan Hunter rolls to the basket and stuffs it.
And as you say, Hunter does a great job of getting the top speed. Look at him sprint into that with great timing and footwork.
Only Jackson Cartwright with 6 has more in the game. And here he is. Make that. Oh!
The young fella
makes a statement.
Drop the hammer.
Give me a replay of this one. Young fella cuts to the basket and throws it down and gives him the stump to let him know, hey, bro, I'm in town.
Wow. That is great to see. Yeah, the little strut.
Who's been giving them some really good service.
He has been.
Probably one of the most consistent next star performers this season.
Oh! Rob Lowe
knows it. Look at it. Come on, baby.
Well, this is Rob Lowe. I did not know he had this in him. And Lewis, welcome to the Rob Lowe Instagram moment. There it is right there. And we'll see that on the socials a fair bit.
Just seems like Southeast Melbourne are happy to trade.
Oh, Geordie Hunter has one back on Rob Lowe.
The Amy replay, look, it's one step. He doesn't need a long runway in order to get up high. And that's just power, great athleticism. And Rob Lowe just gets, well, he was at the other end of it.
Togetherness is just not there. Marshall gave it up. Foxwell for Lowe! Malik Lewis takes to the sky! Here it is, Damon. Asking you shall receive.
Oh, and Foxwell put it on the money. A la Gaze to Copeland.
Yes, sir. Right on point.
That timeout also gives Cooks a little break as well. Again, bad turnover. 2-on-1.
Adams and Tui sits it up. Oh! And the next star stuffs 2. In the media conference after the Adelaide loss, Brian Goorjian says, my head's spinning, I'm in woohoo land, or woohoo world. What world's the coach in now, Derek? 16 seconds left. A 3 to lock us up at Kudos Bank Arena. Sean Bruce to bank three. Liafa gets it back. The 20. Drops the tray.
Types of problems in the backcourt. We see Liafa. We don't get a good look at it right there.
Left foot, if anything, but I think it was behind.
Seeking another angle, and oh my, that is close. Again, obstructed there. We don't get a clean look at the left toes of Isaiah Liafa.
Could you overturn it on the vision you've seen here, Derek?
I don't see how you can, unless there's another angle that we're not being granted here, but right there, I think it would have to...
A big 5.5 seconds for both of these clubs. A heavyweight battle to open round 16. Jack White gets loose. Jack White puts Melbourne back in front. Go to 4. Perth will wake up tomorrow in third as we look at it on the Amy replay.
And a great play to get that ball to Matthew Delavid.
1 point Adelaide lead. Tassie ball. Majuk dang. Goes around and out. Milton Doyle tips it home. 0.2 seconds remaining. Unbelievable. And just our third overtime finish ended like this.
Just wide open shot. Tip. Another tip.
I mean, what a play. That was wide open from Majuk Deng. Nearly nailed it. And then Milton Doyle had 2 bites at it. It feels like every game's a wow, though. Like, you know, outside of Cairns, really no chance to make the play-in, but they're even battling as a 10-play team. Okay.
What about
Lopez.
the assist from Mitch McCarron? Young Karim Lopez. Watch this from Mitch McCarron. A thing of beauty.
That's so long. He's so long. So long. Long wingspan.
5.1 seconds. Melbourne United, one last chance. Jack White gets it up top. CG 43, 37 on the night. Make that 40! Melbourne United lead by 2! Wow!
Jonah Bolden got caught late in the hottest man in New Zealand. Brings up his 10th three-pointer.
That's right. Once his team got together, he slapped his chest and said, look, guys, we have to take pride in our defense. It looks like, whoa, huge slam by Hunter. He was motivated by Coach.
Take a look at this, Pete.
Well, he's just outworking all the big guys from Cairns. He rips it down and just says, I've had enough of this. Eat that. On AK Gack. Oh, look at this. Just straight vert. 9 offensive rebounds. 40-minute error.
Tyrell Harrison had an enormous...
5 straight.
Edwards trying to get in on the act for Cairns. This is NBA Jam stuff right now from TJ. No way! Unbelievable! What's going on here?
Well, he's had 12 in the opening quarter twice.
Adams inside for Oliver! Look out! As we head to the main break, Space Cam doing what he does best. And then Kawatnoy got to the other end. Wieskamp got a whole lot of ball and challenges him at the rim.
Both of them smiling after.
What a chase down block from Wieskamp, not giving up on it, and that's quite Kawatnoy, right?
Here's Delhi again, working his way inside. Pinder gets some revenge. The big man having a presence. He was keen to dish it off, wasn't he? Just Lee wasn't able to get in the right position. Melbourne United trail by the 1. Here's Doolittle running into a little bit of trouble. Maybe replay. Here's Doolittle running into a little bit of trouble, and then Pinder just said, I'll help you out. There was no blocking there from Marcus Lee.
On the burgers, I've got...
And away and running here, Rob Edwards. Higgins stitch. That's an even better holster.
Well, you won the insurance replay because there's been an accident, and it's on Dave O'Hickey. And there's a 2-second difference shot to game clock. And they've got the human
God.
throw. And Bryce Cotton cannot be stopped.
In front by a bucket. There was no surprise what he was going to do. Not sure why you wouldn't blitz it, try and take it out of his hands. Instead they switch, and Groves is on him again. Now that's not a bad effort, but he hits his legs and he knocks it down.
Joey Tanner's playing Twister out there. What are you talking about?
Just double him.
Good healthy crowd. They've won 14 of their last 17 at My State Bank Arena, and makes a little statement early.
Round 19 of the Hungry Jacks NBL, and it's a dominant start by the ladder leading Hawks.
As we go toward half-time, can the Breakers build on it here and take some momentum into the half? Mooney thought about it. Menenga rumbles inside and lashes it home. Powerful way to end this first half for the Breakers. And what a way to finish it from Sam Menenga.
Emphatic finish to the opening half. Flies his way at the rim, thunders it down. The Breakers have been putting on a show.
A team that is very good offensively and can shoot the ball from the perimeter, they're going to be in a good position.
Bryce Cotton, beautiful pass. And the finish from Almanza. There's an assist.
The way he works off the ball. Look at this. Comes one way, goes the other. This is why I say he's the MVP league. Could have easily shot it and then just hands it to Almanza. What an outstanding...
Humphries comes up with it for Adelaide. Couple of turnovers in succession. Davis slices through the middle.
That's
and
unreal.
the finish from Kendrick Davis. That is extraordinary.
Questions looked like he went down a little easy, but have a look at this. Davis comes in. Two big fellas there. Athletic. He found the smallest gap of wind.
Davis steps back. Defers to Lat Mayen. He got hurt in the air. Blocked by Wieskamp. Huge defensive play from Southeast Melbourne. From one end to the other. An enormous 10.
It's a block. And that's a...
So he's got 24, 8 and 9.
Waterberg, vicious.
The sneaky crossover.
Waterberg, but on the Amy replay. Whoop.
Get Smith Milner a map because he was lost.
Played himself right into this game with the help of Taron Armstrong.
You know, Quinton, you have those other key pieces in the lineup. As Stoddart picks it up and...
Oh, dang!
Yes, sir!
With an almighty facial!
Yes, sir!
My goodness. There's the steal from Stoddart on the Amy replay. The drop off, and Deng does the rest. Switches to the left and finishes through the contact.
And the Galloways know a bit about handing them out too.
In the last 3 minutes, defense and energy from the Phoenix has been terrific. Look at the passing as well.
Oh, Lord!
Hits the three and he'll go to the line for one more.
He is on fire.
7-minute mark. Incredible.
Just a beautiful stroke.
This is the qualifier winner goes through to the semis. Loser got some work to do. Go to a knockout stage. Oh my goodness!
What?
Here's the Amy replay. The building shook.
Did he change hands in midair?
Look at this.
Oh, yeah.
Last possession of the first half for Southeast Melbourne. Air. No good. Kendrick Davis looks up from halfway.
Stop it.
Got it! Kendrick Davis fires a bomb from the halfway. On the line right now. They literally cannot miss.
He didn't get a car for that, nothing. He's just going to go into the half with a 19-point lead. I thought that shot went up a little early, Drewy. And as soon as it left his hands, it looked good.
Absolutely smooth from Adelaide. Let's get to Kelsey with Jason Kadee. Still alive. One last chance. Wagstaff. Goal! The 6-time NBL champion with one of the biggest shots of his career.
His mate wait for years and Jesse rewards them. This is nuts.
Well, it's a strong sense of deja vu. Last year,
Shooters all over the floor. Inbound to Harvey. 7 seconds left. He pulls the trigger. Big shot taker. Big shot maker. Tyler Harvey, enormous.
just looked him in the eye and stuck it in the eye of Ian Clark. Nothing but the bottom of the net.
Hit him with a jab, cross step, created enough space, elevated, bucket, Harvey, Hawks up by 2.
It was always going to be Tyler Harvey, wasn't it? He has made a career here in the NBL of hitting big shots late in games.
Hey, and I tell you, if